Okay, hello everyone and welcome to another episode of tutorials for Transport Tycoon. Today we are going to be doing post-op. Now I'm going to be doing this in two separate parts as there are two different ways of doing post-op. And for this episode we're going to be doing the driving side. So, as usual, we need to come to the job centre right here in the middle of the city. And I shut the menu, damn it. There we go. And then we want to go down to post-op driver. Now the driver, even though it says post-op driver, this is the post-op job that you will use for both driving and flying. It is not a separate job. So now that we've got that, we're going to head down to the dealership and have a look at how much the post-op vehicle costs to purchase. I think for the driving, because obviously I already have it, so I can't actually buy it, but I believe for the van it isn't actually that much. If this guy would get out the damn, seriously, get out of the way. Because the planes are quite expensive compared to other vehicles, so the plane is for a more high level, because you can use the plane at level 1, but they cost a lot. So you're probably, if you're new to this game, you're not going to be able to afford to use the planes straight away. So we need to go to job vehicles, and then we want, right at the bottom, the post-op either box truck, or if you have, the mule is for people that have more higher level. So we're going to be using the box truck in this video, as I say. Oh, I was allowed to buy one. Okay, I probably have two now, but that's alright. So, as you could see, it cost $30,000. So, again, you're going to need to do a little bit, if you've just started, you're going to have to do a bit of trucking or something like that to build up the funds. But it's not too much. And then once you've got the truck, these icons here will appear. These are the two we care about. This is for the plane version, as you can see, the guy's in a plane. We care about these two. So, there's Post-Op HQ and the mail buyer. We need to go to the HQ first, and it is a little bit of a way in this trashy truck, so this might take a second. But once we get there, we can start our job as a post-op driver. Also, for those of you that are wondering, I am actually holding back on making a faction tutorial at the moment because I want to sort of confer with the staff and make sure that the factions are as fully implemented as they're going to be before I make the tutorial, because there's no point me making one and then immediately having to update it because something new has been added. So the faction tutorial is in the works. I'm just waiting for it to be a fully fleshed out system. Okay, so here we are at the post-op HQ. So, we need to go into this blue circle. We need to be in our vehicle. There you go. See, nice warning it tells you there. So, come in. Then we can press E or LB on the controller to start our route. There we are. So now we need to complete the route. But in order to complete the route, which will, as you can see, this is similar to garbage, as it has dumped a hell of a lot of icons all over the map. But before we can actually take the post to people, we need to get the post, and that is done by buying mail here. So I'm going to do times 10, and you can see it's filling up my inventory bar very slowly, and the trunk of this truck has 173 kilos in it, which is a bit of an awkward amount, but sure. So once our inventory is filled up, or in fact I can't even put a full inventory's worth in there because my inventory is almost double that, so we can put 170 in there. Can't bother to do the extra little 3, there's no point. and then we're just going to go, because I'm not going to worry about we're not doing a full route for this tutorial because that would take forever. But if we now choose a area to go to, we want to go somewhere with a nice concentration of areas. I think we'll go to the beach. My controller's playing up, damn it. Right, so once again we'll have to drive over there, and then we can start dropping off the mail for the customers. Okay, so we're now sort of getting into the area that we're going to be doing, and in fact we might as well do these little island houses first, if we can find our way down. Hopefully the van will fit through that bridge. So again, this is very similar to the garbage job. So we just need to get to the location, stop, and then we use our mail, and then we get mail vouchers. The amount of mail used seems to be random. As you can see, we got 6 the first time, now 5, but it will use the mail and give us mail vouchers in the equivalent amount. And obviously you would just do this until you run out of mail. So we will do a bit of a route here just to fill out some time, you know, that YouTube algorithm. So we'll do a couple of stops, sort of fill up this island area, maybe do some of the beach area as well, and then I will also fast track us on to handing them in at the Grand Exchange, because like the garbage route and the EMS route, you get paid per voucher that you hand in. So we're not getting paid at the moment. We will get paid when we start handing the vouchers in at the Grand Exchange, and I believe we actually do get quite a decent amount. Post-op is not a bad paying job. But as you can see, with this truck especially, this is quite a slow system. This is not the fastest way to do this, and that is what the aircraft version of post-op is for. But as I say, that will be in a separate video just to avoid confusion. And also, the planes will be for a higher experienced player, as they will need the actual funds in order to get the planes, let alone fly them to and from the locations. Oh, mind that. Right, we'll do a couple more. We'll do this line of them down on the beachfront. I also need to repair this truck because it's already starting to suffer, slowing down speed, even worse than it already is. Come on, there we go. Hopefully there'll be a repair point somewhere. Now also, once you have actually got the vouchers, you don't need this truck anymore. So if you're doing a route like I am and you only want to do a section of it, just like with the garbage, we can do this bit of the route and then just stop the job, which will get rid of all those icons, and then we can actually even just get rid of the truck and get a proper car out to go to the Grand Exchange, which will save us a hell of a lot of time. Oh, this bullet's about to get one. Out of the way. Right, that'll do. So, as I say, we can use the M menu, stop the job, and that will get rid of all the icons. And then we can also use the M menu to get rid of the truck, and then we'll jack one of these bullets and use that to get to the Grand Exchange. So, as you're probably aware, unless you just started, the Grand Exchange is this orange castle symbol on the map, and that is where you hand in all types of vouchers, apart from company ones. But I've been over that in the Coco videos, or Collins Co. So we're just going to head straight over to the Grand Exchange and hand in these vouchers, see how much we get and how much experience. and those cars are not very sturdy. Right, so we're coming up on the Grand Exchange now. We want to go in. Easiest way in is from this side, if we don't hit every car on the way in. There we go. Oh, mind his bike. So, now we're here. We don't want that circle, that's nothing to do with what we're doing. We head into the Grand Exchange, and then we need to hand in mail vouchers. So, where are they? There they are on the list, mail vouchers. We'll hand in 10 at a time, and we get $25,000 for every 10 that we hand in. So if we have a quick look in our inventory, we already had 50. So there you go, 125 grand. It's not bad for a couple minutes work. So it is quite a decent way of making money. And now obviously we had some singles, so we'll just reopen the menu using the M menu, and then we can hand in the singles as well. And we'll also dump the extra mail that I've got in my inventory because I don't need it. So we'll just trash this. 77. There we are. And that is all there is to it for the driving section of Post-Op. And as I say, the flying section will be in a separate video, part 2 as it were. But thank you for watching, hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe for more tutorials on Transport Tycoon for FiveM.